like 11 inches. Nailed it. Wow. You got a gift. I just turned 30. Turned 30 last month. I'm very happy about it. I think 20 stunk. I thought 20s were very overrated. I feel like you could tell how your decade went by how different your goals are going into your new decade as opposed to the decade you just left. Like going into my 20s, my goals were like, all right, I'm going to graduate college. But going into my 30s, my goals are like, all right, I'm going to stop eating cheese after midnight. And I'm going to graduate college. That's my two goals. I dropped out of college when I was 21. Well, it was community college, so I didn't really drop out. I just stopped going. No one drops out of community college. You don't have to fill out any paperwork. They don't even call. They're just like, you'll be back. And they're right. I'm actually going back to college right now because stand-up's going well. Some of my friends, I mean, some people just make no college degree work for them. I think that's great. Like I have this friend, he didn't get his college degree, and he called me up the other day, and he was like, dude, today I took a nap, and in the nap, I had a dream I was eating a donut, and when I woke up, I went and got a donut. Like, this guy's making his dreams come true, literally. No college education. And if that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will. But a couple things different now that I'm 30, things are changing. Like hanging out with my friends is different. Like if I'm hanging out with a friend, I'm not like, hey, dude, you want to go get some beer? Hey, dude, you want to smoke some weed? I'm like, hey, dude, do you have any Advil? Because my knee hurts. Like something happened when I turned 30. If it's cold outside, my knee hurts. And I don't know what that is, but I don't like it at all. I don't want to have to like check the weather app in the morning to see if there's pain waiting for me outside. You know? I actually went to the doctor about it recently. If I go to the doctor, I asked my mom. I'm 30, and I was like, hey, Mom, you know, when it's cold outside, my knee hurts. And she was like, oh, well, it sounds like you're having weather-induced knee pain. And then she just went back to watching House Hunters. Like, wow, great. Thanks, Mom. I came to you. I was like, I think I'm experiencing knee pain. And your official diagnosis was, I think you're experiencing knee pain. So then I had to pay her a copay of $600 in rent money. America Healthcare, am I right? Am I right? Oh. It's happy Easter. I hung out with my mom today because it's Easter. That's what you do on Easter. Easter is the ultimate mom holiday, so you have to go hang out with her. But I like hanging out with my mom. Sometimes I don't. Some things happen. The other day we went out to eat, and I had to go to the bathroom right when we got there, and my mom got sat while I was in the bathroom. And I came out, and the hostess was like, "Sir, your wife and child are over there." And I was like, actually, that's my mom. And she says, I swear to God, she goes, hey, it's 2023. I don't judge. I was like, Mom, get your stuff. We're leaving. All right. I thought we went to Denny's. Apparently, we went to Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. And I just didn't like how she said that. Like, she's like, it's 2023, like it's progressive, you know? And it might get me canceled, but I just want it on the record that even if it's okay to date your mom, I would not date my mom. Okay? She's not my type, you know? I'm a Pisces, and she's my mom. So it's just not going to work out. But I love my mom. I love hanging out with my mom. She teaches me stuff all the time. My mom's disabled and she needs the handicap parking. And the other day she was going to the grocery store and someone was parked in the handicap parking who didn't need the handicap parking. Like they were putting away their groceries with no placard or anything. And my mom was like, you know, that's for the handicap, right? And they called her a Karen. Oh. Now the thing is, that's not what a Karen is. All right, a Karen's like a white lady who's showing a sense of entitlement. All right, so if anyone's the Karen, it's the person in a handicap parking who doesn't need the handicap parking. All right, that's not really a funny part. That's just part my mom wants me to add. She just wants you guys to know she's not the bad guy here, okay? But that's not the funny part. The funny part was like, my mom was like, I bet they wouldn't have called me Karen if I told them I was having a diarrhea emergency. And I was like, what? She's like, think about it. And I did. And I was like, still what? Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, no one ever thinks you're entitled if you're having diarrhea. And I was like, Mom, that's 100% true. That's absolutely right. No one has ever looked at someone having uncontrollable diarrhea in their pants and been like, wow, rude. I mean, some people just have no manners, You guys smell that? It smells like privilege. I'll do a few more. I don't know. I'll wrap it up. I'm trying to take better care of myself. I am. I'm trying to have better hygiene. I got soap for Christmas, which I feel like that's a bad sign. You get soap for Christmas. It's not going well taking care of myself because I've been telling this joke for 2 years. And it's still relevant in my life. Like I could keep telling it. That's how much times I got soap for Christmas. It was a 3-in-1 too: a shampoo, conditioner, and low self-esteem. But I don't know. I'm trying to just take care of myself and exercise more. I'm trying to exercise more, not because I care about how I look. I just have this jar of pickles in my fridge that I can't open. So I have to resort to brute strength, It's hard to find like a fitness trainer. They're like, what's your fitness goals? I'm like, open a jar of pickles. And they're like, I can't help you. I'm like, no one can. It's like impossible to open. It's crazy. I was actually at the gym the other day and I saw this pretty lady looking at me. So I walked up to her and I was like, hey, you want to go back to my place and help me open a jar of pickles? And that's how you get banned from 24-hour fitness. How you set 24-hour fitness into 0-hour fitness. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Andy Benedetti, everybody. Give it up for Andy. Had I known he was 6'8", I probably would not have booked him, but whatever. No, he was hilarious. Thank you so much, Andy. And he did it from the comfort of his own bed. So now he's going to immediately transition to masturbating, and then that's how we like to do it here. Okay, your next comic. Are you guys ready? Oh, first I want to give a shout out. I want to thank David Burden for the awesome tip. If we could unmute David, because he's got the nicest laugh, one of the best laughs I've ever heard. Brain.
Unmuted.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just not laughing then. And I also want to thank Ruben for the awesome tip. But okay, here we go. This guy's hilarious. He's you've probably seen him on TV or something, and he's just a hilarious individual. Please give it up for Mike Kaplan, everybody.
Hey, can you hear me okay? I have to be quiet because I'm in a house where people are asleep because I planned this poorly. But I'm happy to be here. And I think it's really funny that the guy that you said to unmute because he has a good laugh was unmuted and wasn't laughing. That was a beautiful moment that we all shared.
You two need to move on from that.
I mean, I just got to it, so I can't say that I've been here all that long, but I will move on. I would have moved on before you said to move on. Then you said to move on, so I thought I shouldn't move on again.
Oh, yeah, I
but
know.
Here we go. Next topic. Your last comedian, Andy, I enjoyed very much. One part I thought was noteworthy was when he said that I think the ultimate mom holiday was Easter. And I think that that's absolutely more of a mom holiday than Mother's Day. I think you're right, because Easter was when Jesus was reborn. And who is the ultimate mother? Jesus's mother. I'm Jewish. Anyway, so additionally, thank you so much. That's what every comedian longs to hear. Laughter, laughter, laughter. I got it. Did you get that one too? It's not really that important to me that you do get. I want you to get it, but what's more important is that I give it. You know, that's because you can't get it unless I give it, but I can give it even if you don't get it. Comedy's all about giving, not getting. It's about
And
the
you're
comedian,
a giver,
not you. I'm sorry, I missed what was happening. Somebody said something while I was saying something. Do you want to say it again?
I think he
All
said.
right, and that's how you handle a heckler on Zoom. Is you don't hear them well, and then you ask them to repeat themselves, and maybe they went into a tunnel.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, thank you so much. I do prefer that. I would love a whole audience of people, instead of laughing, saying hilarious. I'd love for people to try. What if that was how people laughed? If they were just like hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. That would be pretty ha ha ha. Now, for my next joke, I'm going to share something that rhymes with hilarious. I was remembering a friend of mine in summer camp had a teddy bear, but the bear was like flat. I don't know if you ever seen those, kind of like just like a very flopsy, almost two-dimensional teddy bear. It was a flat bear, and she called it Flatibarius. That was the name, the Barius. And I said, oh, like the violin, the Stradivarius? And she said, no. And I can't imagine how that could be so, that a person could name their bear something that rhymed with Stradivarius just by coincidence. Okay, do you not get it? Because I give it.
Yeah,
I give it.
Yeah. I got it.
You know,
I can't believe it, but I got it.
You guys, you are too kind. You're, I think, almost too kind. I think you're just
I'm a
kind
giver
enough.
too. Yeah.
Say that again.
I'm a giver too.
Oh, you are. You know, this is true. Here's the thing that's true. I mean, everything else has been true, but this is the now true one. The truth, the whole truth, and things also other than the truth. When I started out doing comedy 20 years ago tonight, I think. I mean, I've been doing comedy tonight for 20 years. And 20 years ago, when I started doing comedy, it all felt like it was about getting laughs. You wanted to receive because you were empty. You're like, please fill me with laughs. 20 years in, I really do feel like it's about giving laughs. Like, I don't care if I get them. And I guess I don't care if I give them, but I'm giving them. And every once in a while, somebody comes up to me after a show and says, I wanted to thank you for the laughs. And then I want to say, well, I want to thank you for the laughs because you're the one, like, who gave what laugh to who, you know what I mean? That's, you know, oh, I like that one. That was, is so close to you know? I'll take a hi, I'll take a ho, 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 you know? When Santa's saying ho, 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 is he laughing? Does he think it's funny that it's Christmas? I really never thought about it till now, but he's just cracking up at the idea of wishing you a Merry Christmas. Is he making fun of you? I don't know. Again, Jewish. So here's one other quick question about Santa. You know that song where he's coming to town and they say he's making a list and checking it twice, gotta find out who's naughty and nice. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, he knows, this is the one. He knows when you've been sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. But if you're being good for goodness sake, for the sake of goodness itself, that's not worrying about the consequences of not getting presents. So what I'm saying is your song's wrong. So before I go, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, and I will thank you. But I do want to let you know, so the reason that I'm speaking in as measured and quiet a way as I am is I'm doing shows in New England this weekend, and I live in New York, and that's why I'm here on this Best of San Francisco show. And I was supposed to be staying with a friend who's an adult, but I'm actually staying with a friend who's an adult who has children. And that's why I'm trying to not give them free comedy because they didn't pay for this show. Also, I ate a weed edible a little while ago and didn't realize that it would be in me like this now. So this is the M. Night Shyamalan twist ending, that I was high the whole time, and I don't usually perform high. And I think, and I also take the word high as a laugh because it's pretty close to ha. So if people are like hi, I'm very happy for that. Or I'll just take any sound or any bodily. I'll just imagine laughs as needed. But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this last thing, and then I'll just do 17 more hours of comedy. I only started really using weed edibles during the pandemic, and my girlfriend, sometimes I wouldn't tell her I was doing them, but she'd figure it out because I'd be like, this song is really cool. And she'd say, this commercial from the 80s with the synthesizers. And I'd be like, yeah, this one. And then she would ask me if I was high, and I would say yes, because I'm an honest person eventually. Folks, you've been wonderful. Thank you so much for having me. My name's Mike Kaplan.
Give it up for Mike Kaplan, everybody. Give it up. If we all shout really loud, we can wake up the sleeping children. Let's go for it. No. Shout out to Sam O'Brien for the awesome tip. Thank you so much, Sam. And Tammy and Vince for the amazing tip. Thank you, Tammy and Vince, for supporting this show. It's like, I like to say we're like a fucked up version of PBS here. We can't do it without the support of our viewers, which are you guys. All right. Your next comic, she's hilarious. Give it up for Maria DePlutis, everybody.
Hi, happy Easter or whatever you celebrate. I don't celebrate today. My Easter is next week, Orthodox Easter, or as I like to call it, real Easter. I'm gonna get all the good Easter discounts this upcoming week. I'm excited. So I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm also a first-generation immigrant from Greece, a country best known for olive oil and butt sex.
Oh.
Coincidence? Wow. I don't know. I really love going back home to Greece, but everyone in my village thinks I'm a lesbian. They tell me, Maria, if you cared what men thought, you would not be so tall. My initials are MDD, but I like to spell my name DePlutis, MD. I find that it helps people take me more seriously in Facebook comment debates. Now, I am not a doctor, but I do have a bachelor's degree in theater and a master's degree in social work because I hate money. My dad is gone, but I know he's looking down on me. Oh, he's not dead. He's just judgy. I have a rare blood condition that makes me immunocompromised to bacteria. It's called idiopathic neutropenia because, of course, I have a condition that sounds like idiot, pathetic, neutral penis. It's sick a lot. The first time I was ever hospitalized, I had to go under anesthesia with this German doctor. And when he was putting the final shot in that was going to knock me out, he looked me straight in the eyes and said, "This is what Michael Jackson took." And he died. I've been trying some alternative approaches to managing my health. I did acupuncture. In case any of you don't know what that is, basically you just lie down for like 20 minutes. They prick you with a bunch of tiny little needles. You don't really feel anything. I fell asleep. So it's kind of like having sex. They say sex is like riding a bicycle. I don't know how to do it. In case you're wondering, my sexual orientation is avoidant. It's just that anytime I think about hooking up with someone, I ask myself, is this going to be worth having to wash my sheets? I'm really lazy. And let's be honest, it's almost never worth it. For example, this guy was going down on me and he bit my clit. But see, I've lived, someone oohed at that? No. Don't do that.
Bad ooh. That was a bad ooh.
Okay. Yeah, but he did. But see, I've been living in San Francisco too long, so I'm passive aggressive. I didn't tell him he did anything wrong. I just bit his dick.
Oh.
I give what I get. Dick pics. I have never sent one of those. I don't have that body part, but if I did, I would. I'm the type. I know this because anytime someone asks me for tit pics, I always send them. And then they're like, "What the hell is this? I thought you were white." Well, you didn't say you wanted my tits. That was a non-specific request. Hers were nicer. I did all the Google searching for you. You're welcome. I do really well with constructive feedback, but those conversations tend to not happen with dating. So to facilitate the process, I created a simple survey. Anytime I hook up with someone, I just send them the link real quick. Thank you for your service. Tell me how I did on a scale of 1 to 10. Would you recommend me to a friend? What's that friend's phone number? They say romance isn't dead, but maybe it should be. I think the things people say to each other in romantic situations, I don't like it. I think it's creepy. Like, I would die for you. So you die, and then I have to pay all of rent. That's just selfish. You are my world. What are you saying? I'm fat? You complete me? What's that supposed to mean? I'm not going to give you my kidney, and don't even ask, and don't give me that it's just a figure of speech bullshit. You think I don't know what's going on here? I'm a 90s kid. My television didn't raise no fool. You're my sunshine. We live in San Francisco. What are you trying to say? I'm withholding? Not my fault I only come twice a year. Ultimately, I'm just trying to find somebody who can comfort me the way my parents did. Tell me it's all my fault and then yell at me until I cry. All right, a few of you laughed. The rest of you had parents that loved you. Cool. Okay, trigger warning. This next joke is about incest. Look, I know you don't want this, but I'm gonna have to incest. I'm autistic, or as most people like to pronounce it, oh my God, she's so annoying. Now that I'm an adult, I know I'm autistic. But when I was a kid, I had no idea. When I was a kid, I thought I had erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
Those commercials would come on the TV. Do you struggle to perform under pressure? You live a life full of longing and regret? Are people constantly disappointed by your inability to rise to the occasion? Then you have erectile dysfunction. Contact your doctor. And I didn't have a doctor I could go to with this, and I couldn't go to my parents because Greek people don't talk about our feelings. The Greek way to say that hurt my feelings translates roughly to I'm hungry. I don't understand why when Americans are in a difficult situation, you say that you're in a pickle. If I was in a pickle, I would just eat my way out. I'm an animal lover. I find them to be a huge comfort. My favorite animals are beef and pork. I had the worst date last night, and then I realized it was a prune. I've been working on a book about how governments control populations by strategically manipulating constructed ignorance. It's called Manifest Density. Somebody called me a quack, and I was really offended. It was a duck, but that's no excuse. I've been trying to get more connected with my cultural heritage of being Greek, so I filed for bankruptcy. I make fun of my people a lot, the Greeks, but the truth is we're very loyal. It's like we always say, you shave my back, I'll shave yours. What did the Terminator chicken say before crossing the road? I'll be back. Thank you guys. If you liked me, please follow me on Instagram. It's really easy. It's just my name at Maria de Amadula Di Pludi. Thank you so much.
Plutus, everybody, give it up for Maria. Follow her on Instagram. We'll drop the link in the chat. Maybe we can do that. We probably are not capable of that, but we'll try. Shout out to Will Reynolds for the awesome tip. And David Burden for laughing at the wrong time. Just kidding. And James English. Yes, Brain, what's up?
We're getting requests for Ellen to stop eating her burgers again.
Take
it off, Ellen.
Oh, yeah, Ellen. Come on, save some for the rest of us. All right,
you're gonna have to show us your fridge tonight, Ellen.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I didn't know you were still announcing someone that gave a tip, though. Let's shine that person.
What else would I be doing, Brain? What am I doing? All right, and shout out to James English also for the tip. Thank you, James, so much. And Paul Mann for the awesome tip. And Brandon Baum. Thank you so much, Brandon. You are the bomb. All right. Sorry. All right. This next comic, are you guys ready for your headliner tonight? Your headliner. God damn it. I'll withhold this comic if you don't cheer. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't withhold this guy from you. He's unstoppable. He's quite possibly the funniest man ever born. Ever since Jesus walked the no, I don't know. Okay. But this guy, he's a legend. And I just want to say, when we started the Best of SF show at the Variety Theater 10 years ago, this guy was there. I didn't ask him to come. He just kind of showed up. And he always crushed it. He kept the show alive for so many years. Joe Gorman, everybody. Give it up for Joe.
Wow, what's going on? What's up, everyone? Happy decade of decadence. By how funny is that? A lesser show would have fucking quit or announced they were going to quit multiple times on the internet, but not this one, baby. Still fucking going strong, dude. Yeah. God damn, I fucking forgot the thrill of Zoom comedy. I forgot the thrill of delighting millions of people in the comfort of my own house while wearing pajamas. And instead of dealing with like one direct heckler, you get to deal with everyone at an equal amount of volume, man. That's very cool. You get running commentary on your shows, dude. You know, it makes me I do love, you know, live comedy because, you know, as Chris Rock shown, you know, maybe you do some live comedy and then some guy gets pissed off, comes up and fucking slaps you, right? Like Will Smith, dude. He beat the shit out of Chris Rock, man. But let me tell you something. If a muscular black man came up and started slapping me around, my biggest problem would be hiding my boner, huh? You know what I'm saying, huh? Hey, it's Easter, folks. Jesus has risen, man. Let's fucking do this shit, dude. I had a fucking awesome Easter, man. I went to an Easter egg hunt. I beat the fuck out of these little kids, dude. Out of my way, Caleb, dude. This is my Easter egg. You're gonna wear a fucking tie with khaki shorts. You don't deserve this fucking egg, dude. I'm taking all of that, man. And you know what? Tomorrow, I'm fucking walking into a Walgreens confidently, and I'm buying that fucking discounted Easter candy, man. I'm all about that. Can we admit that the Reese's peanut butter egg is far superior to the Reese's peanut butter cup? It should be a year-round thing.
Right.
It looks fucking good, right? Make me, vote for me for president, dude. One, my son keeps his crack addiction in check. And two, I'm going to make a fucking Reese's candy fucking egg year round, dude. It should, you can't go from fucking egg to cup. It doesn't work that way. I can't go back, man. I'm all about that. And the Christmas tree Reese's Pieces that come out in Christmas time, man. But that's a set for a whole nother season. All right. God damn, I'm feeling fucking good. A little bit about me. I'm dying. Anyone else dying? Anyone else come to that? Yeah, let's immediately change the tune, man. I had to go to a fucking doctor. Fucking cool, right? I went there for a checkup, man. I went there for a checkup. That's what you got to do now as in your 30s. Isn't that wild? Like you have to go, like when I was in my fucking 20s, I thought I was a fucking tough guy. I'd have dislocate my shoulder and I'd be like, no doctors. I'm not dealing with that. And now like my fucking feet hurt. I wake up and I'm like in pain. Like it's like, this is unfortunate, man. So I went to the doctor. He made me piss in a cup, and then he took a sip and told me I was pre-diabetic. How does that work? What is that shit, man? Maybe these doctors should stick to dancing on TikTok. You know what I'm saying, man? It's fucking awful. He said now that I'm in my late 30s, what I should consider doing is like I'll need to check for colon cancer. And I was like, Jesus Christ. All right, doc, how do we check for colon cancer? He tried to trick me. All right. He said the only way to check for colon cancer is to stick a finger up my asshole. Are you kidding? Nice try, dude. Buy me dinner first, Hoss. I'm fucking buying that. It's 2023, man. We beat COVID. All right. You're telling me the only way to check is by putting a finger up my. You don't have a drone for that? Get out of town, dude. Get out of fucking town. Now they have a fucking. They can do like sonograms at such a high frequency. They know exactly how many pubic hairs your kid is going to have in like 20 years. But you're telling me like the only way is to get 3 knuckles deep in my sacred hole. I'll take my chances, dude. Fiber one. There we go, dude. Oh my God. But like, so I did get blood work done and I was fucking shocked to hear this, but like I have high cholesterol. Isn't that fucking wild? Yeah, I know. It's like I was taking the Joe Rogan approach to things too, man. I was eating nothing but meat. And then I found out you're actually supposed to exercise and get your meat with a bow and arrow. You can't just procure it from McDonald's. Look at that. Like, double fucking quarter pounder, double my fucking health. Let's do this, man. He gave me a statin. He said, like, you gotta take this fucking statin. And a statin's a drug that if you take it every day, it will eventually lower your cholesterol. It's wild because he was like, well, with diet and exercise, you can reverse this thing. I'm like, doc, you signed my fucking death warrant. All right, that's not gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna fucking do push-ups in my bedroom like a prisoner. All right, are you kidding me, dude? I'm not gonna fucking do that. Give me a statin, but I have So I have to take like these fucking pills. And it makes me feel like an old man. You know, it's like, oh, these are my pills, you know. In my day, video game controller only had 2 buttons. And if we wanted to jerk off, we'd look at an image of a lady in a magazine. It's like, oh, that sounds fucking you didn't even have like a 1080p fucking porno video to watch. Like, no. We had the Playboy channel, but it was blurry because Dad wouldn't pay for premium cable. So we could only see a titty every 15 seconds. And we liked it. We loved it. I'm an old man. I had a VHS player. You know, it fucking sucks, dude. It fucking sucks. Yeah, so I'm taking the statin. All right, but let me tell you something. I'm not swallowing it like an old man. I'm crushing that shit up and snorting it every morning. All right, let me tell you something. You can take the boy out of Hot Topic. You can't take the Hot Topic out of the boy. All right? You know what I'm fucking saying, dude? God damn, I love this. I love Zoom comedy. God damn. I wish those fucking nerds never created the fucking vaccine so we could just do this for all eternity, man. I'm fucking feeling it, dude, but we're here. We're having a good time. I'm a remote worker now. So some good came out of this fucking Zoom. You know, isn't that cool? During the pandemic, I'm like, let's burn this mother down. I set the office on fire and they're like, we'll just work from home. It's like, fuck, all right, whatever. You know, it's not too bad. You know, I got one window open. I'm doing office work. I got another window open. I'm watching the Kennedy assassination. It's fucking awesome. I'm making the best of both worlds, man. Back into I'm like studying it. I'm like, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. You know, was there a second shooter? I'll find out before my lunch break. Okay. I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it. Working from home is great. I get to bond more. I'm at home more. I spend time with my dog. I love that, man. I'm all about that shit. You know, I like getting my dog high. That's what I like to do, man. That's how we fucking bond. We get high and we fucking chill and watch television, man. And my friends always say like, oh, you know what you should do? You could give your dog little CBD gummies. He's gonna love them. It's like, yeah, I could give my dog CBD gummies. If I want to have a nerd ass fucking dog, get out of here, man. My dog's getting high the old fashioned way. Dad's taking a bong rip and then I lovingly blow it into his ear. All right. I'm all about it. What a connection I feel between man and beast. All right. I'm like a mother bird nourishing her young. All right. Taking care of this guy, man. And all thanks to working remote. You know, I love I do Zoom meetings all the time. Not only do I do incredible stand-up comedy, I also pretend to know what the fuck my boss is talking about when he's talking about quarter 3 sales. You know, he's always up there. He still uses like those pre-pandemic buzzwords like synergy and good energy, you know, and HR. You know, it's like, get out of here with that fucking horseshit, fucking garbage, dude. So you know, he's up there and he's like talking about all this fucking nonsense. And I'm like, boring. I don't care about our tax exemption status. I want to get high and figure out who killed John Benet Ramsey. Right? Who murdered that little fucking girl? Was her brother, you know? So it's like, I'm just going to get high. I know he's going to pay attention. I turn off the webcam. I hit the bong. I forget to mute the microphone. Oops. Why does a bong sound so much like a bong? The most distinct sound on the face of the earth. It's like the sparking of the lighter, the burning, the bubbling. It's all there. He knows what's going on. Even the 65-year-old COO who doesn't believe in working remote for this very reason. He knew what was going on. He was like, whoa, is someone being cool at 10:45 in the morning? What's going on? Fucking awesome. My boss yelled at me for that, man. My boss is always fucking yelling at me. You know what's crazy? My boss is yelling at me, but he's a little fucking Gen Z boy. You know, he's fucking 23 years young. That's crazy, dude. He's like a little kid and he's fucking bullying me. I thought Gen Z was like anti-bullying. I thought they were all like, fucking peace and love and fucking being lame. It's whatever. It's all fucking cool. We're young, dude. We don't have back problems. But it's like he's fucking teasing me. He said my typing was so slow, it was borderline time theft. I fucking believe that. Like, come on, dude. Hey, guess what, dog? Some of us are old enough to remember 9/11. Yeah, maybe I am taking my time typing slow because I was so traumatized seeing our freedom attack that the only way I know how to fucking type on a keyboard is going at it with 2 index fingers and my 20/20 vision, like some kind of hunter-gatherer. It's like, yeah, it took me 15 minutes to write that email, but I came to term with a lot of things, man. A lot of things. Folks, that's been my time. Thank you. Happy Easter. My name is Joe Gorman. Have a good night.
Joe Gorman, everybody. Give it up for Joe Gorman. How about it? I know y'all love that a lot. I did. Joe Gorman, man. Joe Gorman. He's a firecracker of a man. All right. I want to give a shout out to Karen Peterson for the amazing tip. Thank you so much, Karen, for supporting this show. And Randy Drexler for the awesome tip. Thank you, Randy. And I also want to give a shout out to Ray Mullen for purchasing 2 tickets to the Variety Theater show on Friday. He's going to be there, folks. And he's bringing somebody, and I'm going to be there. And man, it's going to be all right. What's
They
that?
even have tickets for the next weekend when you're not
Yeah.
going to be there.
Well, we will have a show the following week. It will be in a different location. And then we will be at the Lesher Theater in Walnut Creek at the end of this month. And then we will be in a big auditorium in Berkeley starting weekly in May. So that's I won't reveal the location, but it's 150 seater. And it may or may not be in an old church building, but it's an exciting thing. All right. Here we go, folks. This is the time that you guys want. This is why you come. You come for this. Brain, hit the music. All right. Here we go, folks. You will now pick your favorite comic of the night. I'm getting some sound noise here. Brain, can you take care of that, please, for me? Come on now, Brain. All right. Who will it be? Will it be Andy Benedetti, Mike Kaplan, Maria DePlutis, or Joe Gorman, everybody? What a tough choice it is for you guys. I do not envy you. You know, I want to give a shout out to Puddles, who recommended a great comic to us, and we're going to get him on real soon. Maybe next week I'll try to get him on. I know you're really looking forward to that. We try to get people on that you guys want to see. So if there's somebody you guys want to see, message me and we'll make that happen, because there's so many comics out there. It's tough to keep track, and like, you know, people like different kinds of comics, you know what I mean? So Brain, can you do something about that sound, please? Brain, you know, when Brain logged on today, he was wearing an eye patch, and now he's not anymore. So I'd love it if you could put that back on. But
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
no, you definitely were. But all right, can we highlight the comics that are on the screen here? Oh, by the way, I'm going to be releasing new clips this week. I had a really good set on Friday, and I got some video of it, so keep an eye out for those. Will it be Andy Benedetti? Benedetti? Yeah,
there you go.
That's a mouthful.
He's 6'8".
Yeah, it must be a mouthful. All right.
You don't say that often enough.
Thank you, Derek. I almost forgot that you were here. Actually, Derek's never heard those words himself, but he's got a small cock, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh my god!
But no, he's got a nice cock, a nicely sized cock.
Oh god,
right.
I hope they fix that lock in the bathroom.
And then Maria DePlutis. Maria rocked it real hard. Thank you, Maria. And Joe Gorman sticking with us here. And there was Mike Kaplan as well.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
He's gone. Long gone. All right, everybody. We've got 77. And what a turnout tonight. We had almost 100 people tonight, which is really cool.
We'll add Ray for Mike Kaplan since Ray was there on Friday.
Okay, Ray will stand in for Mike Kaplan. Ray, what did you think of the show on Friday that you attended?
It was good. Very, very good. I thought you handled the crowd well.
Oh yeah.
And I felt validated when I told the person I brought he might comment about this comment I did about seats. And so when you said, I assume you're comfortable, I really felt seen. Felt seen.
Yes. I took time out of my precious stage time to make that comment just for you. And nobody understood what I was talking about except for you. So, you know, there you go. Hey, shout out to John Bowney for the tip. I think that's how his name is pronounced. It's Brown without the R, right, John? That's how. Okay. All right, here we go. So Mike Kaplan, Ray's sitting in for Mike. We've got 77% of the participants have voted, so get your vote in. But I think we're prepared to eliminate the first comic of the night. Are you guys ready? You guys don't seem to care at this point.
Oh,
And that's okay. Okay.
it's a fear of letting go.
We hate to do this. We don't want to eliminate anybody. But, you know, well, we kind of do. It's kind of fun, honestly. But, here we go. Your first comic to be eliminated today is the only comic who performed from the comfort of his bed.
Oh,
But I'll tell you, I thought he did fantastic, and I think he's a hilarious person. So, but it's Andy Benedetti. Thank you for doing the show, Andy. What did you think?
Thank you for having me. You know, I didn't do any of the Zoom shows during the pandemic, so this is my first like Zoom show, and this was super fun. You guys are awesome. I'm really happy to do it.
Awesome, man. You know, we don't like to call it a Zoom show. You know, because it's got kind of a stigma on it. I call it a live stream show. That's like,
That's why I'm eliminated first.
yeah. But you're 6'8", so you got that going for you. Are you really that tall, though? Nice.
I'm really that tall, I swear.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you come back sometime. And if you're ever in San Francisco, hit me up and you can grab something from the top shelf for me. I'm just kidding. No, you'll come do the show. If you're ever in San Francisco, message me and we'll do that. All right. Here we go. We're down to our final three. The top three. Your next comic. No, there's only three, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 3 of 4.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good math skills there. Yeah. Your next comic to be eliminated. What can I say about this guy? What's that? You know, when I was surprised that this guy agreed to do the show because he's been on like all the TV shows and he's like just, you know, but he did. So I'm super happy, you know, but at the same time, I felt like maybe he didn't give it his all, you know, and maybe that costed him some votes and a chance on the Wall of Champions. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm sure he's probably kicking himself, and that little thing he got into with David Burden probably didn't help either. But yeah, so it's Mike Kaplan is eliminated from the show. Mike Kaplan has been on the David Letterman broadcast. All right, Ray's gone. All right, now we're down to our final two. By the way, shout out to Rosa Lopez, very active in the chat. I don't know if she knows she's only messaging me though, so I'm not. So she's very active in the chat. Okay. She says she knows. Dork. All right. All right, your next. Okay, so now we're down to our final two. We have 85% of the vote in. So I mean, honestly, if 11 people were to wake up right now and vote, it could go either way. But that's probably not going to happen. So maybe, what do you guys think? Should we call it? Should we put everyone out of their misery right now? And just kidding. Whoa, there it is, the drum roll. Brain's got to go to sleep, apparently. The winner.
Gotta put it on me.
Brain. Hold on. It's too loud, Brain. It's too loud.
That was perfect.
All right.
Wow.
By the way, I want to say Eric Sizemore. He's always telling me I need to be more mean.
Yes, please.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, I listened to your podcast.
Oh,
and it was, I think you should quit.
yeah.
And I don't mean you should quit the podcast. I mean you should just life. I'm talking about.
I love that we see so eye to eye, Vahe.
I'm just kidding. All right, I didn't listen to your podcast. All right, so, here we go. The winner of this week's show is by audience vote. Can I get a drum roll? Give me that loud ass drum roll one more time. Here we go. I'm ending the poll. Maria DePlutis, everybody. Maria with the victory. Great job, Maria. And great job, Joe. Last minute, by the way, I messaged Joe at the very last minute. And he joined because we had another comic drop out. And dude, Joe's always funny. Joe's like one of the naturally funny people. You know what I mean? Like it just like flows out of him. He's like a Jedi, a comedic Jedi. And I've always envied that, Joe. I always envied that. So thank you, man. Thank you for being an ally of this show.
Thanks, everybody.
Joe, you light up a Zoom room.
You do.
Thank you. And congratulations, Maria.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maria,
Right, I gotta go tuck in those kids Mike Kaplan was in the house with. I gotta go check and make sure everyone's okay. I'll see you all next time. Have a good night.
Okay, Rosa says you're awesome, Joe.
Thanks. Thank you, Rosa.
All right.
And thank you, Sophie, who's messaging me about her dog and cat. My dog's name is Finnegan, and my cat's name is Babastus. For everyone that
wow, that's
this
some
question.
name.
And Edward, it's not animal cruelty to blow marijuana smoke in your dog's ear because he likes it and he looks around and he has like this goofy look and he eats his farmer's dog. And Ellen, I don't know who told on you for picking your nose. It wasn't me. I don't care. I didn't see anything. I was watching porn on the other internet tab, so I wasn't even paying attention. You're all good. All right, bye everyone.
Bye, Joe. And shout out to Jeff Grashin for the awesome tip. I don't know if I said that already, but thank you, Jeff. And so, Maria, I think your style really worked well with Zoom. You have like one-liner type jokes, which I think really worked well with Zoom. What did you think of your experience tonight?
Yeah, I think it went really well. Thank you, everybody. It's such an honor to win. I do. This went a lot better than my last online show because I didn't realize there were like a bunch of kids in the audience until after I had already did a joke about eating ass. So this went a lot better. And I think the one-liners worked. I did a show once and someone came up to me after and was like, "You remind me of Rodney Dangerfield." And I was like, be more specific. Physically, not a compliment, but he meant the one-liners. So overall, a positive experience. And I think like probably the best, what did you call it? Online streaming show?
Yeah, I call it a live stream. Yeah, that's what
live stream. There you go. Best live stream show and best live stream audience. Thanks, guys.
Oh man, we do have the best audience for sure. It's our audience makes like weird, creepy art about the show. Like,
really? How do I see that?
You're seeing it right now. By the way, can we see the Sam? You had one of Sam and whatever. No, he's gone. Edward is gone mentally and physically.
Yeah. Did anybody see him shooting earlier? He was standing there shooting. He was like.
Now he's Mean Dave.
It was during the poll, so I didn't want to highlight him because the comics were highlighted, but I was cracking up.
So yeah, speaking of one-liners, here's Will Rock. He's got some awesome one-liners. Do you have any for us tonight, Will? You got a couple you can lay on us? You got some fans here. People know you from this show and they like you because you're really funny. So don't let them down.
All right. I was thinking the other day that if an LGBT member went off on like a side mission, would that be like a transmission? They did like a side quest or something.
Yeah.
Now, I was actually expecting to hear somebody do some humor about that new Bud Light spokesman. The fucking internet's going crazy about that.
You got anything on that?
No, I don't. I don't have anything yet. I was hoping somebody here would though. Yeah.
So you can-
Hey, that show that you did the other day, they were talking about, was that the one for the kids?
we do it every Friday, yeah, for the Variety Children's Charity. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your post about it. That was cool.
My video.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, the one about eating ass.
I think everybody was just
I like
surprised you were allowed to
Cheerios.
be within 500 yards of children. So
Yeah.
Just to be clear, there's no children there, and they don't let me near the children. So
with good reason too. I think the court had that.
Yeah.
wait, hold on, everybody. Tina from New Zealand. What did you think of the show tonight?
Awesome.
Oh, great. Okay. Are you in New Zealand right now?
I am.
And so it's the next day there. It's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday here. Yeah.
At what time? Like at 1 or something?
It's 4 o'clock now, 4 in the afternoon.
Dude, that's awesome. I feel like New Zealand's a pretty awesome place, is it not?
Oh,
Yes.
It is, definitely.
I love New Zealand and the people from New Zealand.
Yeah, shout out Israel Adesanya from New Zealand, won the middleweight title back from his nemesis that beat him 3 times in a row last night. That was
Brain-
amazing. I know you were asking me about the fights earlier, Vahe, so I had to bring it up.
There you
Like I
go.
said, I'm yelling at everybody on Saturdays. on the
Brain, I
corner.
think it seems like you're making Tina uncomfortable, Brain. Ruben.
I hope not. Hopefully Tina's a fan of Adesanya as well.
Yeah.
See?
Yes.
I was just gonna say, if you want to have a trans person sponsor a beer, it should be Bush or Bush Light.
Wait, dude, you've offended everyone in less than 10 seconds tonight. That's amazing.
Well, someone said, "Hey, anybody got a joke?" I was like, I could think of one, so I just,
Everyone with a bush is offended right now.
Good job, Ruben.
Daniel, what do you think? Are you in a car right now?
Yeah, I got kicked out again.
Oh man.
So you literally, somebody hates this show so much that they kicked you out of your own house.
No, it's my wife, but I'm the boss in the house, but don't tell out loud. I'm the
That's what
boss
the
in the
boss
garage,
does.
so
That's actually kind of hilarious that she makes you watch it from the car in the garage.
and it's getting hot in Phoenix, man. So yeah, it's really I'm losing some weight, I guess.
Are you in Phoenix? Wow,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people in Phoenix that watch the show. I wonder why. I don't know, but what?
I also celebrate the real Easter next week, so happy Easter, Maria.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, I do that too because I'm Armenian, so we do that as well.
I'm glad Vahe remembered after he was like, all right, 2 people, now I can admit to it. When Maria said it, he was like, not one.
Well, I celebrate both Easters, and I've always wondered, like, what do furries think about Easter with that giant, that giant like rabbit? Like, do they dress up and like, are they conflicted about the holiday at all? Hold on, let's ask Ray. Ray, what do furries think about Easter?
They think people on Easter lazy. It's a lifestyle. It's not a one-day thing. Was that too much?
No, that was great. By the way, Ray was like giving tips to the comics after the show on how to improve their jokes. Not me, thankfully.
Hey, everybody wants unsolicited advice.
Yeah, but you actually had some good tips. They should have listened to you.
Yeah, well.
But I'm glad you came, and I guess you're going to be there on Friday too, huh? You're gonna.
Yeah, final one there. I want to see it.
Malcolm, that's a real fluffy pillow you got there. I'm starting to question your masculinity a little bit.
No. I'm so tired of the whole day going to Easter sunrise service on Mount Davidson, and then ending up at the Giants game. which we won in the last inning.
Nice.
And then I went to church too. So I hate to use the word, I'm bushed.
Well done, Malcolm. You make the Armenian people proud. David.
And then my wife is Greek, so Maria, I
yeah.
have to do it all over again this coming Easter Holy Week.
Yes.
And,
So
but
in
it's
other
all good,
words-
and then it ends up on Sunday. Next Sunday will be eat and keep on eating from the morning to the night.
Yeah, lots of baked salad.
I'm feeling real
Afterwards.
left out over here, Malcolm. I didn't get to eat today. I didn't even know there was a second Easter till tonight. But if you be kind enough to let me eat too,
It's all Greek. It's all Greek to me, and Hawaii.
That's right. We love it. David, what did you think of the show? You're kind of like featured in tonight's show, and it was
I
fun.
really hope he didn't think I was heckling him. I just thought he was hilarious in an unusual sort of way. That was
I think, yeah, that's like his thing is kind of like unusual, and yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, but I didn't think, he seemed like he was kind of irritated in general,
What?
Well,
That's the impression I got. I don't know. But it wasn't you, it was him, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah. I was pretty positive of that. But
David, you're a funny guy. You're a very funny guy too. Have you ever done stand up or anything like that?
uh-huh.
Oh, you have. Where
Yeah.
at?
Here in Nevada, in Detroit, San Diego, Los Angeles. I've been on stages a long time.
Oh, okay, because you travel around and stuff for work and
Mhm.
stuff, and like
Yeah, I'm on stage for work too, but I don't tell jokes in that environment.
It probably helps though, right? To
Oh,
be
it
funny
does.
and,
Yeah, it does. It
Wow, I
does.
didn't know that you actually did stand up comedy though. Do you want to hit us with one of your jokes or?
No.
I don't blame you. Yeah. This
No.
crowd is vicious.
Well, and it's a beleaguered audience at this point.
They're
So
tired.
yeah.
Look at Ray's like comfy. He can go for another hour.
I'm
2
ready
hours.
to hear something.
I thought that was an excellent use of the word beleaguered.
This guy's a joke machine right here. He's got, I would say he's got too many jokes.
And he's coming to us from a church this evening.
We'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's my own
You got some
personal
Easter Sunday jokes
Jesus.
for us, Ruben?
He
What's
is
that?
standing in front of the cross. That is so amazing.
It's my I figured Jesus can turn water into wine, so this was the next logical step.
Hey, Vahe, you should be very, very proud that we own the cross on Mount Davidson.
Oh, I know. We're very
So I
proud.
have to give all these buggers here as a permission to climb up the mountain.
Oh.
That's actually, Jesus was really big on, he said, he who owns the cross is the true believer, Malcolm. He who paid top dollar for the cross is the true follower of Christ.
Yeah, we got it for a song. They wanted to
Tammy
tear
and
it down.
Tammy and Vince, what did you think about the show tonight?
It was good.
Good as always.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very funny.
Thank you. Yeah. it was
What
good.
show? I was sleeping through the whole thing. I'm just kidding. I was bushed.
The
You were pushed
rigs.
and then fell right into that nice fluffy pillow.
Mhm. And now
So-
I'm awake, and it's all over. God, can we
Wait.
do it again from the beginning?
We could
Start
try.
it all
yeah.
over.
Maria, do you want to do your jokes again?
Oh, all
Nay,
of
nay,
them?
nay.
Yeah, let's
Only
do
on
it. Actually, let me do like a 40-minute set this time since people have so much energy.
Maria.
Wait, let me
No,
ask Puddles.
Every Greek
All right.
girl is Maria, either Maria or Eleni.
Yeah, Maria is like literally half of us are named Maria. It's like the most common Greek name. Yeah. But my middle name's the Amadullah, so at least I got
Oh my
something
God.
unique. Yeah.
So watch out. Malcolm's wife is Greek, so he likes Greek ladies.
Uh-huh.
You've been warned. All right, Puddles.
Her name is Maria too.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maria me taquitrina.
Yo no haga paz calentera.
Calentera.
Oh Lord.
Oh God, we're in trouble.
Something's going on here. I don't know how
That
to.
song is
Karaoke
great.
night going.
It's
Yeah.
called Maria in the Yellow, and the singer's asking Maria, who does she love more, her husband or her
the neighbor?
And so she says, I love my husband, but he's like the path I walk on, and my neighbor is the rose I pick.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
classic. People sang it to me since I was a kid.
Mhm.
Huh.
Damn, that's
Wow.
deep. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you have to let
Maria, do
that
you
soak
bake
in.
cookies for Easter? Are you baking the kuroraikia?
Oh.
No, I'm single. I let the married people do all that. I just show up and eat.
Well, if you Malcolm's got some food for you. Okay. Anyway,
Oh, I'll have plenty of food. I know how to cook all that stuff, but I'm saving it for marriage.
Awesome.
Colby, what did you think of the show tonight?
It was good. I thought it was a bit short, but well, I gotta say, you gotta stop letting Ellen put her camera on.
I actually didn't see that at all, but
Oh
yeah.
my God! Like I almost had.
I never seen it either. Every time I
What
tried
was-
to look.
What
Oh,
was
I
she doing?
saw it.
She was just minding that nose, man. And then,
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
did anyone else see her eat the booger, or was that just me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
somebody
Yeah.
messaged me.
I haven't
It was
seen
like
that since
it was
elementary school.
No, he doesn't. Every show.
it was vile. I almost had to bail. I was like, I don't know how much longer I can take this.
All right, we're gonna have to probably not let her in the show anymore, I guess.
I
Brent.
could just make her camera. Look, I agree with Malcolm. Boo.
She
Gotta
probably
watch the
watches
show.
on her phone, so she doesn't see everybody and doesn't realize we all
forgot.
see her. Yeah.
There's
I-
no
I-
excuse, Taylor. There's no.
Single
there's-
one
there's
of
I
us
no
will
needs
say this. I will say
universe
this. She
No.
messaged me after and said, "I'm sorry," and I told her it's all good. We still love you.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's nice, but
Yeah.
I don't
Taylor-
want to kick her out. I'll make her camera go off. I'll make it off.
Well, just
you
make
hear-
a promise
I
to
thought it was
stop
a
eating your
joke this whole
boogers.
time. I thought people kept joking, and then somebody's messaging me. They're like, "Gross."
yeah, tell
She's
tell
eating
her
it again.
that,
She does this every week. I was like, "What?"
yeah. That's
Tell her
not
to
what
leave her
we
camera
mean
off.
by like dinner and a show. That's not what we're talking about. But yeah, no, she's a nice person though. I've actually talked to her before, and she's nice. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
gross.
better than Billy and his
Those at the
feet.
time.
Wow. Well, now that we've all discussed that and resolved to leave her in the show, but take her camera away. Okay. There you go.
But I like to.
But
I
hey,
want. Yeah,
excuse
yeah.
me, because I
yeah.
because I missed it. Can you replay that part?
Probably on YouTube.
It'll be on
That's
YouTube.
his now.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. But
I'm like, how are
Just
people
recycling.
seeing it? Because for me, she's on like the second page.
Brain, you got to be looking at.
First page. I don't know.
No, I do. I look, but every time I look, she's just sitting there like this.
Brain, you gotta be on top of that, man. That's
A watch knows never picks.
I don't know. Hers was
Completely
pretty
wrong in
watched.
this case, man.
Wow.
dude. So Andy, are you in LA right now, or where are you located?
I am in Santa Clarita, which is like 30 to 45 minutes from LA.
Okay.
Like where
Everything in LA is 45 minutes away.
Damn, do they
You
really
guys
have
go to
those
the
zombie ladies
It's
there?
actually like
shop,
2 hours
45
away,
minutes
but you
away.
just stay 30 to 45 minutes. This is what to say. It's like where Drew Barrymore eats people and all that stuff. Is that show still relevant? Does anyone know? Is that
What is it?
Santa Clarita Diet?
Yeah.
All right, that's why I was like, do those zombie ladies
Yeah.
live there or what?
I'm sorry, what?
That's why I said, do those zombie ladies live there?
Yes.
That's what you're talking about, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Derek, Derek, what do you think of the show? By the way, there's still 49 people here, which is kind of amazing. Like, that's a lot of people, you know. Like the average Zoom show at this point gets like 7 people. So,
I think you meant to say live stream show.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
honestly, Zoom show is just so easy to say. Yeah. Derek, what did you think of the show tonight?
It was pretty strong. To be honest, not quite as strong as last week's, though.
I
thought last
actually
week's
agree
was
with you. Yeah.
Last week was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who was we had Lori Kilmartin on that show.
Yeah, I knew her from way back. So
Yeah,
Oh,
she's a
she's like
legend.
professional.
Yeah. Unlike the rest of us. Yeah, she's great.
No, I just started doing comedy because I talked to myself a lot and my neighbors could hear. So I was like, well, I better have an excuse for this. So I'm not talking to myself. I'm practicing my stand-up set. So
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Nick and CJ for the awesome tip, and also to Greg Favor for the awesome tip. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude, you guys, your support is what allows us to bring in great comics and keep this show alive. So thank you guys so much for being so generous and stuff. Really appreciate it. And we'll keep trying to get like more and more great comics like the ones you saw tonight, and putting all that effort forth to get great comics and stuff.
but they keep getting away.
Actually, the ecosystem of people who do live stream comedy shows is like growing, and it's like this like really small niche thing, but like there's some comics who really like it, and so we try to find those people and bring them in. So Maria, have you found that did you say what was the other Zoom show you did where there were kids and stuff?
Oh God. Okay. So I did several different kinds of Zoom shows. Some of them were like improv. Some of them were stand-up. One where there were kids was my first 20-minute set ever. And it was on Zoom. And I was the only comic because it was actually for some sort of film festival they were doing online. And they invited me to be the comic. And in the first minute, I told an ass-eating joke, and there were kids. There were grown-ups too, but there was a significant number of kids. And then I had to do like 18 more minutes. It was great.
Yeah. We try to we like kick the kids out as soon as they arrive, pretty much. Like if there's anyone that looks young, you know, like I think we kicked Derek out a couple of times because we thought
Not that ID.
But I didn't want to make the announcement that this Friday will be our last show at the Variety Theater, which is kind of a big deal. 10 years we've been doing the show there. So if you guys want to come to the show, that'll be a lot of fun. And also we're going to be starting on Cinco de Mayo in Berkeley. We'll be starting our weekly Friday show at a church. Essentially it's a church, but they have like state-of-the-art equipment and this beautiful auditorium. And I spoke with the guy this weekend, and he's super eager to have us be there and super excited about that. I want to make that like an institution in the East Bay in terms of comedy. I don't think there's a lot of weekly comedy shows in Berkeley right now. And it's just a beautiful spot, and I think we can really make it an awesome show. So if you're in Berkeley, keep an eye out for that. It's right next to the Starry Plow. If you guys know where the Starry Plow is, it's a really cool spot where they do comedy every once in a while, and mostly they do like poetry and music there. And it's right next to there. So it's a great location right next to the Ashby BART station. So we're going to start doing a weekly show there, which is going to be really cool. So check that out. And then the Lesher in Walnut Creek also, if you're in there. Although
is Berkeley on a Friday?
Yeah, Berkeley's going to be on a Friday. The new San Francisco show is possibly going to be on a Friday. So I obviously can't attend both those shows at the same time.
Oh, there is going to. Oh, so it's not. I thought the San Francisco show would just move into Berkeley.
No. The San Francisco show is going to move into Kells, the Purple Onion at Kells. And then the Berkeley show is a new show. Actually, they emailed us and they're like, hey, why don't you do a show in Berkeley? And I thought maybe it was somebody that watched this show because like I announced this on the show and then I got the email like shortly after. So I don't know if they watched this. Thank you. But they emailed and then I went there and it was like, it blew my mind. I mean, I'll share pictures on Facebook and stuff, but it's like just such a nice theater. It's amazing. So, and the fact that they're willing to work with us and stuff and have us there is like really cool. So yeah, so there's going to be both those shows. And I don't know if the Kel show is going to get moved to Saturday yet. I'm trying to like figure that out because the Lesher show is on Saturday, but like, I don't think they're going to let us do it every Saturday at the Lesher. So trying to figure all that out. But Dan, who helps me with the show in SF, is going to be helping with the Berkeley show. I don't know if you guys know Dan, but he's an awesome guy, an awesome comic.
You know, when he's got his pants on anyway. But
he actually won the East Bay comedy competition recently.
Oh, cool.
And he's a very talented guy. So he'll be helping me like kind of handle the Berkeley show. And then I think I'm going to do the show in SF at Kel's because I like being in San Francisco and it's a smaller room and I can like try new stuff and all that. And I kind of like that a little bit better than a big, you know, like doing the show at the Lesher was a lot of fun, but it's like 150 people. Well, you guys were there. Many of you were there, which by the way, reserving those seats was like the most stressful part of producing that show by far. No, I don't mean like, but it was hard because it's very confusing. Like they speak in like theater language and I honestly, it was very just stressful. I wanted to make sure that you guys all got your seats and you all got in like the front row and stuff. And it was hard for me to juggle all that. So we're not going to do that anymore. But if you want seats, like just let me know. And I'll honestly probably just purchase like tickets for you guys and you can come see the show anytime that way. But
quality seats, quality.
Yeah, they were front row. You guys. By the way, I wanted to ask you, Ray, was that you that yelled out during my set the last time?
Yelled out what?
Like you yelled out, where is the show? Like, because I was announcing that there was another show, and then somebody in the audience was like, "Where is it?" And I thought like that was maybe you trying to help me out or something.
No, I mean I yelled out some joke tips, but then
in the middle of the.
But I like the Lesher show because that's where I met Brain and Diane. And
Yeah.
Tammy and Vince in real life.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's funny because we were like all stressed out about that show because it was like a big theater show, but the audience there was actually like way like I don't want to say easier, but they were like just laughing at pretty much everything. Whereas like the typical show we do in San Francisco, it's like you really got to work hard to get those laughs, you know? So it was like
there's a couple teen girls who were having a hoot, and some of the stuff was pretty scathing, and she was dying, and her dad was just like, "Well, oh well."
Yeah, I mean, he brought
It was
her.
a
I
good
guess.
time.
Yeah,
It was a
no,
good
it was
time.
fun. Yeah.
So Vi, as a result, did you get a phone call from Chris Hansen? Get the Predators?
No.
Okay.
Then there was the
didn't
privileged
do
couple
anything
from
wrong.
Walnut Creek or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
The help
was pretty
lives in Walnut Creek or something like that.
Yeah, there was a lady from Lafayette, which is like a neighboring town of Walnut
Yeah.
Creek.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, people from Walnut Creek work for me or something like that. And then the headliner, Joe Klosek, just like tore her apart. And it,
Yeah.
but actually,
Her husband was like this.
yeah, but actually, so we got an email from the theater that said like she said one of their major donors was at that show and she had such a good time and she wanted to know the names of all the comics and stuff. And I have a feeling it was that lady, you know, because I have a feeling that lady kind of put herself out there like that on purpose and kind of wanted to be like mocked a little bit, you know, because who says that? I mean, that was
She
like
said somebody's
so.
name. She was like, "Oh, we're friends
really?
with," and then she said some specific guy's
Oh.
name. I don't remember
Okay.
what it was.
Well, maybe it wasn't her
But
though. but-
Klosek, he seemed like he kind of knew who she was talking about, but he got on her.
Yeah, well, I take
Yeah,
credit
right.
for I booked Joe Klosek because on Facebook, No, on Facebook when I announced the show, some people were like, "Hey, is Joe Klosek going to be there?" And I was like, "Well, he can be." So then I reached out to him and I messaged him, and that was a good move because he absolutely crushed that night.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was like
That whole show.
Are those
was
shows
really
on the
good.
YouTube channel as well?
No,
Matter of fact,
those.
So the lady that was there Friday was on that later show, right?
Yeah, she was.
What's that?
I don't know her name, but the lady that was there.
Oh yeah, the lady that was there on Friday. Yeah, Shanti.
Yeah, she was funny.
Yeah, how do you say her name again?
Her name is Shanti Charan.
Okay.
And
yeah, she killed it.
She did 23 minutes when she was supposed to do 15, but that's okay.
Well, she turned around like
she hella set up her camera thing. It took her hella long to set that thing up.
Yeah.
It was like two comedians.
So Brain and Ray, you guys were there on Friday, and then you got to see that show, and it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, Shanti was good.
Yeah,
I like how when she said, there's 3 jobs, and the 3 Indian girls were like, "We know." In the audience.
Yeah.
And they're engineer, doctor, blah blah blah. And she goes, "See, you guys studied."
Yeah. It's funny because those 3 Indian ladies said that they were coming back this week, and one of them was gonna bring their mom. So she said, try not to be so vulgar when she was leaving.
I like Shanti talking about working in the prison. That was funny.
She does actually work in a prison.
I know, but it was a funny story. I like she did it a bit different this time.
Educator being funny, I'm all in.
Anytime what?
I get to see an educator being funny is just, what I mean?
Yeah, because it's so rare.
But being an educator,
I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean?
You don't know my life.
Hey, I gotta use that because when I used to work at Sanchez Elementary, all the little Mexican kids, when I like have to get on them and like teach them a lesson or something, that's what they would say. You don't know my life, Mr. Ramos.
Yes, I do.
I gotta work that into my set somehow.
Snacks.
Right.
Tina.
I went to kindergarten at Sanchez Elementary.
Tina, did they have a lot of stand-up comedy in New Zealand?
Lot.
Not a lot.
No.
But
where in New Zealand are you, Tina?
I'm in the Waikato, so I'm in the North Island.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been there twice.
What?
When I went there, I've been there twice, and we went to Wellington this last time. And I personally loved What We Do in the Shadows. And I was asking people there, like, what'd you think? And they looked at me like, why are you talking about that movie? And I was like, how do you not love that? That movie is great. And people are like, what?
What movie?
Actually,
What we do in the shadows.
What's
I
that?
actually had my photo taken with some of the actors from the movie as well. So.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings.
Down to earth, very down to earth guys.
Nobody knows what that movie is or what you're talking about.
Yeah,
But
what We Do in the Shadows is a very, very funny, clever movie about vampires. It's
And now
really,
there's
really
the
well
TV
done.
show.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's super clever.
It's what helped the Hot Shot director come off, because first he was in the movie about the wandering kid, and then he made What We Do in the Shadows, and now he's directing Marvel movies.
Will you guys take me to New Zealand?
Sure, if we go, we'll take you.
Okay.
Now, be sure to poke lots of holes in the box.
Oh, Derek.
It depends on how you fold them.
All right. Well, yeah, this was a good night of comedy.
Maria, has anyone told you you've got a nice rack?
Whoa.
Thank you.
That's coming right out there.
Yeah, right there.
Doesn't miss
That's
a
very
beat.
impressive.
Yeah. And tease. Thank you for noticing.
Well, since you had it, you put all that money into it. Had to say
And
something.
you're the only one who actually stood up, I think.
Yes, I was standing. And I didn't I actually inherited this rack from my mother.
So what holds that rack up?
It's held up quite well over the years.
It has held up well. Yep. Nice rack and spicy.
As far as racks go.
What is this all about? That's what I want to know.
That's Eric and the other guy,
Mike
were up
Kaplan.
first. Yeah.
Oh,
Are they friends with each other, or what's
They are
the
now.
Eric does fan fiction.
The Slash stories.
Oh, those
What
are
do we-
great cookies.
Malcolm, can you eat one so we can watch? No.
Eat one of the white ones.
Oh, that's wrong.
So this is
Unless you're gonna
this is
share.
Korabiades.
I don't
and
like
that's
eating white ones.
Kororaki.
Donate now. Malcolm will eat the cookie of your choice.
Put a whole gurabia in your mouth and then try to talk.
Without spitting white.
Eat it slowly, Malcolm. Eat it slowly.
Those grapes?
Yeah, those are Armenian grapes.
What makes them Armenian?
The
No,
accent.
no. But this is the cool. I'm gonna eat it, but I can't. I don't know how to eat it and still show it. Hold on. Hold everything.
Like a selfie.
Oh yeah, last week he had to show us his man cave, and I was jealous.
So I think
Right.
So
next
big.
week, even though it's Greek Easter, if you want to come and do the show from the cave, it'll be good.
We're getting some good foot action
Oh,
here, by the
take
way.
pictures of me.
That's just for
I
vibe.
want to show them eating. And Maria's Greek. No. With my,
Can we-
What do you want me to do, Malcolm?
I'm gonna eat this cookie and
Wait,
So
can you
do I just do like this, honey?
Drum roll.
wait? Actually, can you
Can't
feed the
see.
cookie to your wife?
Does he know about the
no, she just made them this morning. Anytime soon. No,
This
no,
is really awesome.
We can't
Yeah.
see you eating the cookie.
I'm sorry, we're not technical.
You got to use your imagination.
How you were on the screen before. I don't get.
Yeah, Malcolm,
Wait,
it's not
wait.
that hard. You just flip the phone around. It's
Okay,
not-
there we
There you
go.
go.
Slower.
Worst OnlyFans
Shoot
page
slower.
ever.
So
And
what
half
is
of
this?
it
Is
falling
this
on
is this
the
like
floor.
a sugar cookie with like a
This is
powder?
like the cocaine of Greek cookies.
Oh.
Maria,
Yeah,
you know that, right?
Oh, Greek.
It's. I know the cookie. I know it. It's like the Mexican wedding cookie. Which
No,
I'm
no, there is a
coming out
pound of
here.
butter on each cookie.
But bigger. Oh yeah,
And
lots of
cookies.
butter, sugar, and all of it.
No,
But
for
it's
Jo-
full
Joe
of
Corman
powdered
can't eat
sugar on the outside.
The trick is the butter. It's a lot of butter. And
Lots of butter, lots of sugar. But my instructions were for you to put the whole cookie in your
oh,
mouth.
wait, I can do it. I've got another one.
And
Hold
I
on.
think that was at least 3 or 4.
All right,
bites.
I understood now. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
See?
on.
Whole
Hold on.
cookie in your mouth and then try to talk.
Malcolm,
All right, here we go.
do you also have a defibrillator in your
Ready?
man cave?
That's what I told her.
Wow.
No.
Oh my gosh, you just spit on all of us.
Yeah, say
Yeah,
something.
911 staying on.
Oh.
No.
You know,
That's not
maybe yeah, we should get what's her name to come pick your nose for you. I'm just kidding. I'm jealous now. I want a cookie.
Maria, can you say Opa?
Opa.
Not you, Maria. This Maria. Wait, Maria, can you do a Hasapico?
No.
Can I do what?
The dances. Hasapico.
Oh, I don't do hasapico. I do calamatiano and hasaposepico.
I do all of them.
You do hasapico?
Yes,
Show
I do.
us.
Are you in the San Francisco? Which church do you belong?
Oakland.
Ah, that's the big festival.
Yeah, I make the coffee every year.
So My son plays the bouzouki and he plays it at the Oakland Festival.
Oh, cool.
I don't know
Is
if you've
he in
heard
a
of
band?
Fotia.
Oh, he's in Foot. Yeah. That's the
Ah,
one.
now we're
the
talking.
twins. The twins are in that.
Yes, the twins, they grew up in our house.
Oh, are you the twins' dad?
No, I'm the bouzouki player's dad.
Oh, okay.
Maria, hey, did you know Maria's single?
What is a bouzouki?
A bouzouki is a Greek musical instrument. It kind of looks like a banjo.
Oh God! Now you're making me go downstairs. Hold on. God.
What isn't in a man cave?
But
No,
it is
it's not a banjo.
and it doesn't sound like a banjo, but it kind of almost looks like. Not really.
No, it's like the oud.
Like a
Actually, the
ukulele?
bouzouki, from my naive
It's bigger
naive
than a
knowledge,
ukulele.
has frets. And because my son is moving, he brought, there's here eight
Are you walking
bouzouki's
the
here.
Wow.
So you guys wanted to
Yeah.
know what it was, so I actually.
Uh-oh, I heard a zipper going undone.
Look in there.
Now I'm scared.
Hey, you want to see my boozoo?
Normally, I wouldn't be able to.
By the way, when Derek said it's bigger than a ukulele, I was like, he's definitely used
What
that
happened
one
here?
before.
Check out my bazooka.
But officer, I was only showing her my bouzouki.
Oh yeah.
I've seen one of those.
Yeah.
This shit looks like a guitar pick.
And there are 8 of them here in the house.
Yes, 8 of them. I've been trying to find the.
Producing?
Oh, I thought it was like a
Pretty-
mandolin.
Does he play
It's-
all of them?
It's got 6. It's got 6, 3 double strings, and it's a beautiful instrument.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what she
that is
said.
nice.
Anyway, that's that. I'm not supposed to touch these, but I touched it. 'Cause they're
And
in my
it's
house.
recorded. There's evidence.
Yeah, Malcolm specializes in
There
the
you go.
brass.
Done.
Malcolm specializes in the brass and woodwind instruments because he definitely he blows, you know.
Oh,
And I don't think Maria's seen the cave, so we might as well just see the cave while we're at it.
We've all seen the cave, Malcolm.
Make us all
he
jealous
just wants
again.
to flex again.
It's just my tour, guys. This is my introduction. to the
Okay,
cave.
fine. Yeah, where's here we go. Are you a sports fan?
Me? No, not at all.
Oh.
Oh, then you close your eyes because this is a sports memorabilia place.
I thought I'm the only one you're doing this tour for. Now you
No,
want
they've
me to
seen
see?
it. You're the only one. You're the winner of the big. You're the grand prize winner tonight.
Yeah,
This is your prize.
and this is my prize.
You sound so excited.
You saw the Kurodiades. You saw the, and we
bouzouki.
can do a Hasapico together.
I don't do Hasapico. You
Okay,
can
we'll do
show
the
us all how to-
Calamatiano.
That Calamatiano is a line dance with a lot of people who hold hands and
I
dance.
usually lead these dances, by the way.
Oh, so maybe we'll dance together at the Oakland Festival.
Yeah, the Oakland Festival is the first one. It starts in May.
It's mid-May.
Yes. And you know what? Why don't you all, the whole comedy group, come to the Oakland Festival?
Yeah.
And do a show?
A lot of gyros.
I don't know if you want to do a show there. Greeks are a tough crowd.
Wait, is this different than the Armenian festival, the Armenian thing that happens in the
That's in
Oakland-
September.
Okay.
So the Oakland Greek Festival is like the best Greek festival on the West Coast.
Oh,
It's
wow.
the biggest. It has a really good view of Oakland and SF. And it has a lot of good food. There's usually at least 2 live bands, sometimes more. And there's
Mhm.
dancing, and it's just like a really fun time, and it's really big. Like SF has a Greek festival. There's 2 Greek churches in SF.
Yes.
That's more just like
Pronunciation.
food.
Where
Yeah,
is
it's
the
good. I live by one.
Where's the Oakland one located?
It's
Do
right.
you know?
It's right directly next to the Mormon temple.
Yeah, it's right next to the Mormon temple. You
I
know,
don't
the
know.
giant building that looks like it belongs at Disneyland.
That sounds a lot like the plot of West Side Story too.
Is that in downtown Oakland?
It's up on the hill. It's in the hills.
Oh, okay. Is
Yeah.
that by the Armenian church? Or is it?
No,
any-
that's St. Bartons.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So it's not near there. Okay.
But there's only one Greek Orthodox church in Oakland. So if you were to look it up, it would come up.
Yes.
But the Mormon temple is like, it's a landmark. It's a really like interesting looking building. It's huge.
You know, that actually sounds like fun. I might actually go to that. What-
Yeah, come by. It's
Right? Can you
mid.
bring your wife? And
Yeah.
and, it's just a fun place because there's a lot of live music, dancing,
Eating,
and
Yeah, she would
It's-
like that.
drinking. There's a bar.
And it's like during a weekend.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the weekend. It's usually the weekend in between. So it's not Mother's Day weekend and it's not Memorial Day weekend. It's the one in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's a
parking is
Friday,
quite hard.
Saturday, and Sunday. Parking is hard, but they do have little shuttles if you're going with like a group carpool, or if you live near, take a Lyft. Because it gets packed. It's like a really happening festival.
Mm. Nice. Well, I'm glad you guys got to share that. I'm gonna try to go. No, seriously, that sounds like an awesome time because I love Greek food and they definitely know how to party. So
Yeah.
you know, but you know, when you make it in bulk like that, there's obviously not the best. I mean, my home food, my that's why I'm still with my wife, but she's upstairs, so I can say that. 43 years. You know what, Maria? We actually met at the Oakland Festival
wow.
48 years ago.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I gotta tell you the story, and she's not here, so I can say that because she gets angry. We were leaving the festival, and it was 10 o'clock at night. 11, security tells everybody to leave, and I was walking out, and I asked her. I said, "You're Greek. You're not gonna give me your number." She said, "No." So we got to the car, and I left, and I said, "You know what? I work at Macy's in Hillsdale." And you won't believe, a month later, she came with her friend and she left a
Wow.
note. "This is Maria from the festival." You know, I had other numbers and they're all Maria. So, you know,
Yeah.
she said she came to buy shoes for her dad. Yeah, right. I was selling men's shoes.
Uh-huh.
And that's the story. And
Oh.
another thing, somebody mentioned Maria from the West Side Story. And that's so fake, you know. How many Puerto Rican from the song Maria? How many Puerto Rican neighborhoods you can go to and just yell Maria, and only one broad sticks her head out of the window?
Oh, that's a good point.
All right, here we go.
Anyway.
That was a beautiful story, Malcolm. And now it's time for Vince to lay down a
the joke of the day.
The joke of the Vince. Yes. I look forward to this every week, and he never disappoints. Even when he disappoints, he doesn't disappoint. So that's half the fun. So what do you got for us, Vince?
I think because it's Easter, I think we got to go on the edge and tell an Easter joke. So Jesus was traveling from one town to the next, and he got really tired. So he went to this inn, and he handed the innkeeper 3 nails, and he said, "Can you put me up for the night?"
Oh, wow, provocative. I love how Tammy like exits the frame during the joke.
By the way, I have one joke. Same.
That was-
Talking about
Cat's
Jesus.
like, I'll jump in.
No, I'm
Hold
sorry,
on.
I'm on a roll. You know,
Okay,
you must imagine now, we're in the time of Jesus when he's going around, you know, and
hold on. Where's here we go.
saving people. So
Yeah.
we got to tell you, there was a Greek guy, an Armenian guy, and an Italian. And the Italian had sclerosis of the liver, and he was gonna die. The Greek guy had a bad heart, and he had only a month to live. And the Armenian had a broken foot. So here Jesus comes, he says, what's the matter? He says, please help me, I have sclerosis. So he touches his head, off he goes, all cured. Comes to the Italian guy, he says, what's wrong with you? He says, I got a bad heart. I can't make it. But touches his head and off he goes. He comes to the Armenian, he says, and what's the matter with you? He says, get away from me, I'm on disability.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's weird. Like Armenians have this weird thing where, like, I don't know, they do that. Those kind of like weird, like.
No. That's only a few Armenians in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's like, what's up with Armenians like scamming workers' comp claims and like?
Don't. That's the second group that came. I was the original. I came 50 years ago. We didn't have that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but it's like definitely a thing, which is sad for our culture. But
yes, it's a bad name because they came from very bad areas in Armenia and then in Lebanon.
But you just like
they came here and they thought they could do whatever they wanted, and that's not right.
But that's kind of the crux of your joke there, right? Like it's
that was the whole thing.
Yeah. Did that offend you? Was that offensive to you? The ethnic
No,
stereotyping?
it's just a damn joke. You can switch it around, make the Italian with the bad foot. For God's sake.
I'm not like offended by it, but it's like a weird thing that I never understood, like why, because I think it's like a thing. I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
But hey, just take it as a piece of, whatever, just a joke.
Yeah,
But
Maria would appreciate that.
You know what though? It's okay that that's a stereotype because the Kardashians are so hardworking. It just balances out.
It makes up for it. That's true.
Speaking of Kardashians, they made it on their father's name. And I went to Armenia and I can't believe it. Every woman that was walking on the street looked like Kardashian, but not with the extra stuff that they went, gorgeous.
Can I tell you something? I have never met an Armenian woman that didn't have a nose job.
No. You want to talk about
with Greek American girls, it's only like half of us, and that's just the rich ones. But with Armenian girls, it's like everyone I've met.
No, but you haven't met the. Never mind. The Greeks have the same problem.
I've met more Greeks, maybe, but. And Greeks and Armenians, we kind of stick together. We both bond over how much we hate the Turks.
Because I was a top Mount Davidson, and we owned the place. We bought it and we kept it. And there's a monument for the genocide victims of the Armenian genocide. And the Greeks went through the same thing.
All right.
What?
The Greeks went through the genocide also in a smaller.
We did, but we don't have recognition. Is this the portion of the evening where we talk about genocide just to end it on an uplifting note?
Actually, we usually wait till after 10, but yeah.
System of a Down?
Yeah, I love System of a Down.
System of a Down, they're Armenian, yep.
Yes, and I can't believe it. I used to commute with a guy for rehearsals, and he says, you want to come? We're going to a concert system. I said, I want to go. He says, you don't know, it's not very cool. I said, no, I want to go because I'm Armenian. And I never knew what a mosh pit was. And then we went to the open air theater here in Mountain View, and they started coming to me, and I said, what the? And I was hitting them. He says, they were laughing at me and saying, that's what a mosh pit is.
Yep.
I never knew that.
Vince, did you have something to say, Vince, about the Armenian people?
No, not actually. Then that would be racist.
No, there's nothing. We're all friendly people.
I do
want to just.
If you're Turkish, otherwise no one cares if you talk about the Armenians.
Actually, the largest Armenian population in the U.S. is in Glendale, which is about 35 minutes away.
Exactly. Exactly. In fact, all the stores. If you go to a store, for instance, if it's an Armenian store and it's a tailor, right? There's big letters in the top says Dertsak, which is tailor. And the little letters, you need a binoculars to see it. It says tailor in the bottom. So, no, even if you're Chinese, you walk in, they'll speak to you in Armenian. No racism involved. It's just Glendale.
Dude, I would
Just
love to
a
meet
Gale.
like I'd love to meet a Chinese person that spoke Armenian. I don't think that exists.
Oh yes,
That would be-
there's a
be awesome.
Japanese choir that sings in Armenian.
Wow. I would
Oh,
definitely-
there's a Japanese band that does covers of Greek songs. I don't know what it is with like the Japanese. They like us.
Nice.
Have you ever
Anyway.
seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
I've never
Oh,
heard
yes.
of it. No, I'm just kidding.
Never heard of it. Holy shit.
So that Vardalis woman was in
Nia
LA
Vardalos.
and she met my son's band. They were playing at the church there, and she says for the next part 2 or part 3, we'd like to have you. And they never had her. I'm on the band.
Oh, they just filmed part 3 this past summer in Greece. I
So
guess she forgot.
so everybody who is not Greek is a xeno
Yeah, xeno just means like foreigner or stranger.
foreigner.
Yeah.
By the way,
That's
everybody.
where like xenophobia comes from.
Oh
The
wow.
Greek
Oh,
word.
interesting.
Yeah.
And the bundt cake, you know, the big
It
hole in the middle.
basically means stranger danger.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, perfect timing.
This is Billy, everybody. Billy's a friend of the show. Hey, Billy, how's it going?
Billy.
Hey, bye.
Goodbye.
Billy works at the Safeway down in Oakland, I think. Alameda. No, he works at the. Oh, Lucky's in Alameda, right?
Safeway in Oakland, Lucky's in Alameda. We're close.
No, it's yeah, no, it's the Lucky's in Alameda, and Billy has been watching this show for many years. And
What you doing, Maria?
Billy, you're looking good, man. I gotta say, and
What are you doing, Maria?
What am I
we're having a
doing?
conversation here. What's going on?
I had my little bracelet with like my little evil eye eyes got
I can't
stuck on
see you,
something.
Maria.
Hey, Vahe.
Yes.
Maria on Billy, or just
Yeah.
let.
Yeah, Maria, I wouldn't engage with Billy, by the way.
Maria,
Wait, I want to know
make
what
sure your
Puddles is
doors
doing
and
with the
windows
whipped
are
cream.
locked.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the interesting.
No way.
Wow.
I don't think.
Oh my god.
Oh, the dog can pull it.
Can we vote again? Can we vote again?
Yeah, this would pretty much win every time, I think. This is entertaining stuff right here.
Yeah.
Dogs love whipped cream. You know, if you go to Starbucks, they'll give you like a free whipped cream. They
Oh
call
yeah,
it
the weird like puppers or something.
puppuccino. Yeah, that's what they call it.
They give free whipped cream to dogs. Will
Yeah,
they
they
give
call
me one? Because I'm a bitch.
Yeah, it's the
You can
gateway
try.
drug.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not letting the
Wow.
cat petting me.
The cat is more impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Cats
Like
are
the cat-
picky.
The cat has to think about it, whereas the dog's just ready.
Well, dogs eat anything.
This was the evening that Puddles was accidentally devoured.
All right, everybody. Well, it's 10 o'clock.
Vahe's bedtime.
Kind of is, yeah.
He has
But
to activate the bracelet on his ankle.
that's good stuff.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
monitor. Yeah.
We missed the girl from the ankle monitor girl from last week.
Oh yeah, I guess she got hauled off. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she cut it off and escaped.
No, she was a nice person, and yeah, I don't know what happened to her, but
I don't know how many nice persons do I know that have ankle.
That was
Well,
She's a
Isn't
feed
that-
ankle monitor.
I
That
thought
story
that's how
was
you met
just
Tammy.
great.
yeah.
yeah,
When it's like,
was,
oh, I
huh?
didn't really do anything, and then the story guy, but it's like, oh, you did a lot. And the guy to the side just kind of laughing and getting out of frame. That was funny.
The story starts off about her car in the snow, and some guy yelled at her, and then she's got an ankle monitor, and she's banned to the house, and
Yeah.
you know, and they
32
roll out a
years.
rap sheet, and then it's like 32 pages long.
Yep. One time at band camp, had his ankle bracelet pulled out.
It really did. It really did go from I didn't do anything to the police come to my house all the time. Like, real
And they
That's
know who
true.
she is too.
It was crazy.
She seemed like a nice person though. So.
Oh, they said the same thing about Charles Manson, so you know.
All right, everybody. Well, Brain's been working on this great outro for the show, and he's gonna lay it on us right now. But I want to say I had a great time tonight. I hope you guys did too. It was a lot of
somebody
fun.
did.
And
right.
no, we all had a good time, and yeah. So yeah.
We'll see you for
countdown.
Yeah, let's do the countdown, and I don't know what Malcolm's saying bye, I think.
All right, ready?
I think he said call the police.
I think he wants to be unmuted or something.
No, that's Malcolm with laryngitis.
You're cut off, Malcolm.
Wait.
3, 2.
I can't unmute him.
I don't think you should end it. I think you should unmute him.
Yeah, let's let him say the one last thing, and then we'll end the show.
We'll go for it.
I think we should all meet at the Greek festival.
Yeah.
And we can do it because it's Friday and Saturday.
And Sunday.
But Sunday you
It's
have
early.
the show.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday are the best.
But you know, there's a lot of people watching from across the country who can't attend the thing. So what about them?
It's all about the invitation.
They're shit out of luck.
They do no. They do Greek festivals everywhere. So just Google
That's true.
locally, and it won't be as good, but like it's something you could go to.
Now you're putting a lot of pressure on Tina from New Zealand.
There
Are
are
there any Greek people there? Do
Zealand.
they have Greek? Do you guys have Greek people there?
We can't
FDF,
hear
folk
you.
dance festivals.
I imagine maybe they have some. There's got to be a few Greek people.
They're having them shipped in.
Get them all out.
I don't know any personally, but I'm pretty sure we do have some.
Yeah.
Okay,
So probably
I have a New Zealand Greek fact. Jermaine Clement's wife is Greek.
oh wow, there you go.
The guy from Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, I love that show.
And even if New Zealand doesn't have any Greeks, Australia has a lot of them, and that's not that far from you.
So they have
The largest,
some to spare.
Greek population outside of Greece is in Melbourne, Australia.
Mhm.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, lots of Greeks there.
Melbourne.
All right, everybody. Well, have a
I can't
wonderful
say another
week.
joke.
Well, okay, fine. Why don't you talk?
This is really good because it's got the Greek, the Armenian, and the Turk.
Okay.
Hold on. Here we go.
They're flying to Dubai.
Wait, hold on. Before you, I just want to say goodbye to everybody in advance. We're gonna end it right at the thing, and I hope everyone has a great week. And take it away,
Cutting me
Malcolm.
off.
I want to
Okay.
say thank you and goodbye also. Okay.
And congratulations to Maria for winning this tonight. But go ahead,
Opa.
Malcolm. Yes,
Pressure's on, Malcolm.
go ahead.
Well, can I say it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. that's
Okay,
gonna-
so they get to Dubai, and then all of a sudden they found that they had hashish, and the
Uh-huh.
sheikh comes in and says, I'm sorry, but all of you have to get 10 slashes.
Oh,
So okay, but it's my way. I have to give you each one a wish. So he comes to the Greek guy. He says, I want, if you're gonna slash me, can you tie a pillow around my back so when you're slashing me, it's okay. So he starts slashing him, and the pillow, all the feathers go all the way around, and off he goes. And then he comes to the who was the other guy? The Greek guy, and no, the Turk, and he says, what do you want? He says, yeah, can you tie 2 pillows around my back? So he keeps slashing, the pillows are gone. He comes to the Armenian, he says, the Arabs and the Armenians were really friendly, and it's my birthday, and I'm gonna give you 2 wishes. He says, what's your first wish? He says, can you increase the slashes to 100? And the guy says, you kidding, you're crazy. And what's your second wish? He says, tie the Turk to my back.
All right, everybody. That's it for tonight. By the way, I just want to say I love the Turkish people. I have nothing against them.
No, it's not them, it's the government.
Okay.